Metalhead Monkey here with another exciting video commentary for Saraspada. This is game 5 in the series of Saraspada vs. Wild Arms FX. It is Cutter versus Arbiter on Chasms. Now, I hadn't been able to do this for a few days because my iMovie wasn't working for some reason, but I just restarted my computer and problem solved, and since I started classes, I've been busy with that stuff. And so here we go. Spada goes for spot at first. Never go temple first. That's just stupid. Of course, I'm talking versus UNSC purely. Because he needs to scout right away and see whether Wilder is going for a barracks first, which he is, or if he's going for hogs. Now I haven't quite thought through that clearly, like what the best option to do versus the barracks first is, but it seems clear enough that you can get away with a temple second and a hall third, which is a good build on this map because it'll let you take your hook. However, if you see them going for hogs early, it's probably better off. You're probably better off actually going for temple third and the turret, and then just raging down the hook straight away, because jackals don't serve that much of a purpose afterwards. I mean, they really only serve a purpose in like helping defend off someone who goes for a double barracks. But it really does depend on what they do. So he's just trying to lock his base right away and time it so that he can select his arbiter right away, so he can go right over to his hook and take those supplies. He wants to get in his hook as soon as he can, and he knows that Wild Arms isn't going to have hogs at his base, so he doesn't need to click up a turret just yet, because Wild Arms went for a barracks first. As Cutter, which is kind of weird because the elephant is viable. As weird as it sounds. So he's just trying to keep his arbiter as close as he can to the hook so that as soon as his jackals come out, he can send them over there, drop them in the tower.
Local units.
He's doing a very poor job of gathering supplies with his ghost, because he's trying to avoid Wild Arms' hog. Alright, so he has at least one jackal out now. I believe that's 2 jackals now. So his ghost through. I guess kind of help. It's kind of silly, but whatever. Whatever he wants to do, but he loses his ghost because he's British, and that means he's terrible. So he's upgraded pad right away also, so he's trying to get a good eco going because he wants to try to get to Citadel as fast as possible, because he doesn't want to really be sitting on a single hall all game. But his 3 jackals would definitely easily be enough to take that hook out just fine. Another thing you could do here, which might even just be the better option, is go for a Summit 5th. Now, Spada, since he lost his ghost, he couldn't scout the base, which makes the summit he's throwing up there a little risky. This is more like a Summit 6, just because he had to blow up his hall to do it. It's just a 30-second delay. And the thing is, versus an arbiter, when you're playing versus an arbiter as UNSC, it's hard to deal with the arbiter and banshees, because when you see them going air, you're going to want to go for a Gauss, but the thing is that the arbiter can kill your hogs, so it's really touch and go when you play it. Now the thing is, you gotta remember with arbiters that I mean, almost like your best offense is a good defense, but it's not really that way. Basically, you want to whore turrets so that they can't just show up with hogs at your base, or if they kill your arbiter, so that they can't just counterattack. So on the minimap there, it looks like Wild Arms is running over with some flamers or something. Yeah, there they are. Flamers and Marine try to take the hook, but the 3 jackals will be enough to kill those flamers, since I don't think they're flashbang.
Point the way.
And Spada's just trying to send his arbiter over to the base, just so he can get right in there right away, and he's going for a double summit. And Wild Arms sees that he's on his way over, so he's probably going to try to push again with his hogs, now that he knows that the arbiter's coming.
I see the way.
Spada really needs to get a turret.
Point the way.
But I don't even know where Wild Arms is with his hogs.
Local units.
Finally.
And yeah, he's going for just a typical double summit.
Local units.
Still has no idea what Arms is doing until now, at least. So
All
he's
units.
upgraded 2 paths, his reactor has a barracks, building marines,
units.
probably. Oh, there's some hogs at the base. It's probably
Local
like a vehicle
units.
depot. Still don't even know what it's doing.
Local units.
But Spot should be able to catch the hogs here. Nah, this is like the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. Like, let's run with all of our hogs back towards my base so the arbiter can get there much faster.
All units.
That's pretty funny.
What shall I do?
So,
All
as far as
units.
I'm concerned,
All units.
Wild Arms has nothing to stop the
All
Banshees.
units.
He can have a barracks, he's got a hog, and he's got turrets. That's just, I mean,
units.
typically versus Summit 5th you go hogs and turrets, but
What now?
you don't have any hogs, and you have 1 turret.
No
All
more.
units.
And I don't know what to say to that. That's
All
bad.
units.
Toward glory.
Enemy engagement.
Here.
And he's not, Spot is not going to be able to clear
All
out that
units.
2-star Marine. I mean, come on, that thing is just too hard to kill with
What shall I do?
Banshees. You really need numbers,
I will.
and a lot of them at that.
About time.
And Banshees can kill hogs.
All units.
Banshees can, Tech 1
All
Banshees
units.
can fight Grenadier hogs
Point the
like
way.
it's nobody's business. It's kind of like in the same way that
Local
Repeating
units.
Cannon fights Goss,
All
except I
units.
feel that Tech 1 Banshees
Enemy
beat
engagement.
the Grenadier hogs. Whereas Goss do beat the Repeating Cannon Banshees, although it's more even.
All units.
And he likes
Local
to
units.
separate his Banshees
Chosen.
so that they
All
get hit by the
units.
turret because he's
All
bad.
units.
I will.
And he's running around with his Arbiter
All
because he's
units.
getting creative now. Still never upgraded that last pad on his base.
What shall
Doesn't
I
really
do?
matter though, he's got the
Very
hook so he can
All
afford it.
units. All units. All units.
And that is a very long-range turret. And he's trying to protect his
All
elephant
units.
with the turret so that he can build, he can double pump Marines
All units.
or whatever the heck he thinks he's supposed to double pump.
All units.
Those turrets look more fun.
Say.
Spotter just gonna try to rage down a turret, cut it down to size, make it nice and easier for his Banshees to kill what they need to kill. Wild Arms loves building flamethrowers because flamethrowers are so good at killing Banshees. Oh wait, they're not.
All units.
Yellow Spot also loves losing a Banshee
All
to
units.
the elephant.
All units.
Watch out,
Point the way.
he's got flamethrowers and turrets.
All
Spot just
units.
leave with his Banshees.
Honor.
There you go.
All units.
Kind of.
All units.
Sort of, not really.
No more waiting.
Oh wow, great debone. He totally stopped
Let me go.
stopped Spada from doing everything he needed to do.
My blade.
He's wow, it's such a bad debone because Wild Arms doesn't have enough to kill the Arbiter.
Toward glory. Point the way.
That's a great rage there. Just jumps right to the front of the base.
All units.
Not gonna stop the depot, but it doesn't matter whether he gets a depot or not. He doesn't have Tech 3, and
I am chosen.
tanks aren't gonna cut it for his Banshees and Arbiter.
All units.
Very well.
Jingle key.
Enemy engagement.
I'm playing with my keys.
All units.
Yep, follow up.
All units.
Roommate just got back.
Honor. Final.
No, I'm commentating this. Got a little bit of time right now.
What shall I do?
It's so exciting.
The way.
It's not actually very exciting. It's pretty one-sided if you
All
ask me.
units. Local units.
It was
All
over
units.
when he lost his hogs.
All units.
I was moving to the front of the base with his Arbiter, even though he was getting chased by all those flamers. And if he were smart, he would get out of there, but I don't think he's very smart. So he loses his Arbiter.
All units.
But it doesn't
All
matter
units.
for shit,
All units.
because he still has 7 Banshees, and
All
Wild Arms
units.
has nothing to kill him.
Ready to fight.
All units.
Ready.
Why am I even doing this commentary? This is so
Local
pointless.
units. All units.
I mean, it's clear. Banshees are a good option as Arbiter. Done.
All units.
Father should never have let him get all those turrets, but it
units.
doesn't matter because
All
Wild Arms
units.
has nothing. He's just dragging this game out.
Ready to attack.
All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units. All units.
Maybe if those Marines were RPG Marines and he had a lot of them, it would matter, but it doesn't.
All units. All units. All units.
I got nothing else to talk about other than the first week of classes and starting the second week.
All units.
And college is great. Right, Paul? College is great? College is great? Yep. So,
All units.
and so Spotted loses his hook, but it doesn't matter because he has eco to double pump Banshees anyways.
All units. All units.
He has his arbiter now and he wants to rage, so he just drops the
All
summon.
units.
Very standard thing to do.
Local units.
Gonna rage turret down. Banshees don't have to deal with it.
All
I mean,
units.
if it wasn't over at 9-minute mark, it's over
All
now.
units.
Absolutely nothing.
All units.
I am chosen.
All units. Base under attack.
Just thought of the idea of a naughty base, so he's just checking, and no, he does not have a naughty base.
Enemy engagement.
3 hogs isn't gonna do crap.
Local units.
There was an arbiter around, and since Bottoms is now Steve-Bomb, doesn't matter. Now Spotted finally decides it's a good idea to build a turret. Could have just done that at the beginning of the game, got Temple 3rd, Summit 5th.
What shall I do?
All
Honestly, in this
units.
case, it's a much more attractive option.
Very well.
Enemy engagement. All units.
And as Oops will tell you, Summit 5th is the
units.
only viable option.
I am here.
Enemy engagement. All units. All units.
I see the way.
So now that we see that Wild Arms has like the world's best eco
All units.
of
All units.
2 pads, 2 supply elevators, which actually isn't terrible, but 2 pads is just silly.
Warehouse upgrade.
Loses more hogs,
All units.
as if it really mattered. This is such a downer of a commentary. I feel like I should try to make this more interesting. Yay! Raging flamethrowers. But it doesn't matter, and Wilder's is just gonna resign.
All units.
So I hope you enjoyed this uneventful game.
All
Yeah.
units.